What's up with it, y'all? We back.
What's up? What's up?
Today's going to be an interesting one today. It's going to be different. Today we have a special guest.
Yes, we do.
Introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up? My name is Abraham. Actually from Houston, Texas. So
yeah, he drove down way from Houston to come over here to the podcast. I'm lying, but
other purposes, but
yeah, he came from work and luckily like, hey, I want to be a part of the podcast. I said, come on with it.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll be back tomorrow to Houston tomorrow. Yeah, so he's going to be explaining a little bit about his little encounters with spirits and stuff like that.
His personal stuff.
Yeah, his personal stuff. So
not personal, but personal.
Yeah, well, there's been stuff that I wouldn't call it personal, but there's stuff that I haven't even talked about. So
he's going to be opening up, so he must start crying.
Nah,
it's showtime.
So, do you want to talk about your
yes,
your did you know?
We have a did you know success spell today. So, today is a jar candle success spell. Another, I guess you could say candle.
Yeah.
So today is pretty much an easy, powerful hidden hoodoo success spell with scented jar candles.
Mm-hmm.
To gain success in life, get a yellow lemon scented candle. Okay, now, hold on before we go any further. Those are hard to find.
Yeah.
Hard to find. Lemon scented candles. It's been a good minute since I've seen those.
I bet you they smell good, though.
I bet. I was about to say the same thing. This thing smell good, man.
Yeah, it's man. I went last week to get a candle, but it was just a regular candle to. Yeah, because something happened in the restroom and I had to go get a candle.
I don't want to know.
Taco Bell. Taco Bell.
It wasn't for the right purpose.
No.
He was summoning demons in the restroom.
It wasn't a money spell.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't.
Hey, man. Taco Bell do it to you. Okay, back to our boy. So write your name or the target's name, but we're going to go with your name
Yeah.
on a blank piece of paper. Burn the paper. Poke a hole in the candle and add the ashes of the paper into, and a few drops of Crown Success oil. Burn on Sundays to manifest success. Yeah, I've heard that Sundays is the best way to go, the best day to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I got for today. Another short one. But yeah, I mean, straight to the point as usual. You know, that's how we roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, next week's is a different one. Yeah, just the name will get you.
Well,
Yeah.
Get a preview. Get a preview. I'm not gonna be here next week. So.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be trippy, but I mean, should I?
Nah.
No.
Wait till next week.
Okay, well,
you gotta tune in for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tune
You
in
have
for
to tune
that.
in.
Next week
You
it'll
wanna
drop.
hear it? I know I'm gonna be on it. So
All I'm gonna say is it sounds a little inappropriate.
Oh Lord, we're gonna get flagged.
Nah, it's not. It's just the name that's inappropriate.
Okay. So, what do you have for us? I'm very interested with these stories.
well, I mean, there's a lot.
Of course,
There's a lot.
we know it's
I mean,
a lot.
Let's start with I don't know if like
An easy one.
an easy one.
Yeah.
Well, no, the thing is about me is I come from a Mexican culture. You know, Mexicans, you know,
Yeah.
they believe in a lot of stuff.
Very
Yeah.
spiritual.
So when my mom was pregnant with me, she heard me crying in her womb.
That's creepy.
And the theory is if you, you know, talk to somebody about it, if you keep it to yourself, if you talk to somebody about it, you know, the kid does not come out gifted. When I mean gifted is you can read cards, you can hear spirits, you can hear
On the gifted and like on the spiritual side.
on the spiritual side. So
Yeah.
you can do your voodoo and all that stuff with it.
Yeah.
For good purposes, bad purposes. But that's only if you keep it to yourself. That's when the kid comes out gifted. My mom actually decided to talk about it to other people. And a lot of people got mad or got upset with her and be like, hey, you shouldn't be saying that, you know? So, and I'm the type of person that if I dream something, I'm not saying, I dreamed that I became rich. You know?
Yeah.
When I dream something bad, it's going to happen. It usually comes true, but I cannot tell you, okay, something's gonna happen to you, and it's you that I seen on my dream. No, it's not. It's not like that.
Does it have to be something bad?
It's usually my experiences are usually
Bad.
the bad ones.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
So
'cause
would you call that a well, not really a manifestation, but a premonition?
I think so. And the reason why I ask because there is times that I had dreams in the past at my parents' house when I used to live there. It will come true. Like I have this big old that my ex gave me. It's a big old poster. It's a 3D, and it has the Cowboy Stadium. There's the field. Well, I dreamed that it fell on top of my head, and next thing you know, I woke up because that motherfucker actually fell on my head, and it happened to me twice.
really,
Different rooms.
Oh shit,
Different rooms.
Yeah, and well, my experience are totally different from
Yeah, oh, no,
than a
yeah.
frame. You know?
Yeah.
Excuse me. It came. Let's start by just my grandpa.
Yeah.
My grandpa was in Florida. We were just a normal day, like nothing. You know, I dreamed. I had this dream that I can go inside this hospital room, and I can see everybody. I can see my aunts, my mom, my uncle, a real close uncle to me, and mother aunt.
Yeah.
And they were all crying. I could see the bed. I wouldn't know who the person was in the bed. I could not see the person. So
Yeah.
So, I talked about it to my mom. My mom's scared whenever I tell her, hey, look, I dreamt this stuff, So she was like, hey, and don't tell me the things.
Yeah.
So I'm in Florida working, right? And when I drive down, whenever stuff's going on with my grandpa, I drive down, to come see what's going on with the family. I get to the hospital and I go like, whoa, this is the stuff that I seen.
Yeah. So it's what's it called? Deja vu.
Deja vu. Yeah.
Deja vu.
But you think deja vu works like that though? Like,
Everybody has a theory on it. But a lot of people say when you have a deja vu, it's because you've already done it before.
Yes, correct.
That's like the common theory.
Yeah. So I mean,
But have they actually ever proven that?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
Well, I mean that was one thing that happened. Then another time that this happened, it was one of my aunts, and I told her mom, just like, my aunt okay? I mentioned my aunt's name, and then she was like, yeah, she's okay. I go like, you sure? Like, I don't know her. And I was like, why are you so worried about it? You never ask around.
Yeah.
Turns out a week later, my aunt falls in the hospital. Like,
Oh shit.
yeah, like I don't know her. Like,
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know if it's, I mean, could be deja vu.
Yeah.
Could be something. I'm not saying like, oh yeah, I'm gifted or nothing. But another thing, like I was telling you earlier, I called one of my cousins that I haven't seen in a couple of years. I just call him randomly. I don't know. I just had a thought about him. And I'm calling him and I go like, hey, what's up, cuz? How you doing? He's like, oh, I'm doing good, cuz. And hey, how's it going with your girl's pregnancy? Like, what? How do you know? Like, how do you know this? I never told nobody that she's pregnant. He didn't say it like that. He's like that she was pregnant. I go like, well, what you mean she was pregnant? Like, yeah, she lost the baby. But how the hell did you know?
Oh shit.
Like, well, I had a dream about it that you were having a kid, and I was like, it was a boy. And like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
how do you know this? And like, I just had a dream, and I don't know. I dreamt about you, and today I decided to call you and check up on you. And
Yeah.
he's like, man, don't ever do that again to me. Like, I mean, there's been so many things that, I mean, I can't even explain, So
Yeah.
it's just, I mean, I can talk about it, and people will look at me like, dude, you're not kidding, right? Like,
Yeah.
been a lot of things, as usually, especially at my grandma's house, my grandma's old house. It was a 2-bedroom, just me, my mom, my brothers there, and when I moved in with my wife out there, we went to sleep a normal night. She wakes me up like, I think it was sleep paralysis or maybe, but I could see a black shadow like standing over the bed, like just I can see my eyes open, like I can feel my eyes open, and I can see this person, and this person standing on top of like on the side of the bed, and he's with his hand like this, like,
And you can't move.
Straight out.
I can't move.
Yeah.
My wife it's me, my wife, and then the guy was like literally reaching over my wife and on my body. I couldn't move. I had my eyes open. I could see it. And behind this person shadow, there was it was a big man with a hat, like a type Mortal Kombat type of like Undertaker type of
Yeah.
hat, and he was like the little girl was like on her shoulder, on his shoulder, but
What?
behind her.
The hell?
Yeah, and like I told you, this little girl, she's been in that house for a while. Like everybody in my family member at one point has seen that little girl, like standing, like either running around in the yard, inside the rooms, inside, playing around with stuff, because she does that. And my wife's like, whenever she's trying to wake me up, and I can't feel her. I can't feel her trying to move me. I'm a heavy sleeper, man. Like, come on. So she slaps the shit out of me. She was like, boom, just slaps me. Like, wake up. I'm like, what happened? Like, what the hell are you saying? I'm like, what are you talking about? I was asleep. It's like, no, you were talking. I'm like, what was I saying? Like, what was I saying? Well, you slapped me, I must have said something stupid.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, you were talking another language. I couldn't even understand what you were saying. But you were talking out clear. Usually when you're asleep, you're mumbling,
Yeah.
But you were talking so clear, and you were talking in another language. And what I remember of that guy, when the shadow, he had his hand out like that, and he was speaking something. He was saying something. I don't know if it was like a spell or something over
It could
me.
have been tongues or something.
And then he was saying something, and she said I was saying those words. Like I was talking in a different language. I mean, I only know Spanish.
So it's like the whole time you were dreaming it, you were talking to, basically.
Yeah.
So the way I see it as when he had his hand over you, he was probably controlling you like a puppet.
Like he found a way of like a portal in me to
Basically, yeah.
To say what he had to say, right? And
so you were probably speaking tongues.
Probably so. So
yeah.
it's I mean, I only know Spanish and English, so it's like
that's weird. That's a good one though.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah. And I mean, you talk to my wife and she's like, man, if you tells you everything, like she'll trip you out too. Like you're like, yeah, he's gone through all that. Like I gone.
Maybe you think maybe somebody in your past was a witch or something, or they were gifted and it passed on to you, like from generation to generation.
Well, I never heard nothing like that. Like I never heard that one of my family members was gifted, but I never looked into it, to be honest. All I can back myself up is that my mom heard me crying in her wound, and that's a theory. I don't know if it's true. I haven't spoken to it about it. She has spoken to it about with the witchcraft people, the one that does the reading,
the cards and all that,
the cards and stuff. So and there was one time that this reader went to her house, and she told him straight up, "Oh, you're gifted." She told him, like, she told my mom, like, he's gifted, right? And she was like, yeah, I heard him crying in the womb. Yeah. And like, yeah, I like, how do you know that? And she was like, well, I can see it in you. Do you hear voices in your head? And I go like, I never spoken about it, but you
don't speak about it.
Yeah, so
everybody think you're crazy.
Yeah, so imagine I was like, oh yeah, somebody telling me. No, but she's like, can I reach your card? I mean, can I reach your hand?
Yeah.
I go like, I mean, I never had it before.
Yeah.
I believe in it, but it's not something that I'm
interested
obsessed about it or something. I don't like to know my future either. So.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
You like to do that?
Yeah.
Well, she told me, put your hand out like that.
Yeah, she was reading your palm, yeah.
When she tried to touch my hand, she couldn't touch my hand. She could not touch it. And whenever I expanded my hand, she put her hand on it. And she's like, I'm trying to touch your hand. Whenever she was trying to touch it, I could feel pressure on my hand, like energy, like something there. Like
it was pushing it away.
Yeah, it was like a negative and negative trying to touch.
Yeah, like two magnets.
Like, like two magnets. We couldn't do it. After that, the lady was like, my mom was there. She was going to read her cards.
Yeah.
And she was like, I can't do it no more. So like, why not? I'm like, your son just took all my energy from me.
Holy shit, he drained her.
Yeah. Not in a bad way. not in a bad way. But and I was pretty freaked out because I just stayed quiet. I went back to the living room, left that room alone, and till she left. I was like, I don't want to.
Hey, wait. He's a walking succubus.
That's what y'all were talking about last time.
The succubus, yeah.
Succubus.
He's a walking succubus.
But he drains energy.
Yeah, he drains energy. Well, that's what succubus does. It
Yeah,
drains you. It drains you and it
energy.
kills you.
You know, I got into like when you go to what do you call those? What do you sell
The what?
How you call those? The ones for the homemade medicines, the
Oh,
potions,
the botanicas.
The botanicas, yeah.
botanicas. There it goes.
Yeah.
When I got into there,
Mhm.
and I went to once when my brother Louis. I went in there and we just went in there to look for a candle. That's what everything was happening when my brother getting kidnapped over there in Mexico and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we go in there and we're just buying a candle. Nothing
Yeah.
to do with the lady that's reading cards in the back.
Yeah.
Nothing. We go in there and this lady walks in and she's like, "Hey, I'm looking for somebody to read my cards." She's like, "Oh, she's in the back."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she goes and sits on, and we're paying for the candle already. And the lady comes back from the thing, the one that's reading the cards.
Mm-hmm.
She comes back. She was like, "Who's the next one?"
Mm-hmm.
And the lady's like, "Oh, it's her." He's like, "Well, tell her to come back tomorrow because I'm already done."
Oh shit.
And the lady was like, "What is going on? Like, why?" He's like, "Cause he walked in."
Oh
Like,
damn.
he pointed at me.
Yeah.
I'm like, "What did I do? I'm not here to see you."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm already done. Like, I can't do it no more. Like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
pretty much what I think happened. I probably drained her energy too or something. No, but like, I don't know where she just walked out and said, "I can't do it no more." That's it.
That's weird. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, that's weird. That's pretty cool though. You're leaving tomorrow,
You would
right?
think,
Well,
you
I
would
mean,
think,
yeah,
you would think it's cool till it starts happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking to say. You would, but then again, at the same time, it scratches your head like, dude, what the fuck's going on?
I do the
bro?
same thing. I'm like, I mean, I didn't do nothing to you. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just here.
I'm just here to buy a candle. Yeah.
And I can't. The only reason I stepped in there because I don't like stepping into those.
Yeah.
There's my reasons, and we're gonna talk about it later.
Yeah.
As we go. I don't like stepping into those. My brother just, "Hey, we're gonna go get a candle for your brother. Let's go get it." All right, cool.
Yeah.
I stay away from those places. I don't have nothing against it. I just stay away from it. I don't like that. To know the feeling that I feel whenever I walk in there into those things. I mean,
It's different for me. It feels like I'm like a kid in a candy store,
Yeah.
and plus
Yeah.
I ask a lot of questions.
so all my candles come from Fiesta now. So I don't do those botanica stuff no more.
He was buying the one with Dak on it.
Yeah.
With Dak and Zeke.
Nah, it was Romo back then. Man, what you talking about?
Oh, it'll work. It'll work.
El Santo Romo.
Put on top of the table. Where it's cool.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't want to get the.
Now you're good.
Now you're good. We got another one over there.
We have a spare.
Yeah.
But
man,
yeah, that's weird.
I never heard of that.
We're gonna have to take him to what's his face.
No, I'm not going nowhere.
He said,
No,
"No."
I'm not going nowhere.
No,
That's-
you had fun with this.
That's another reason I don't like the sage part. I always felt like sage opens up portals. He tells me a whole different thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's the cleansing, and I don't believe in like a cleanse. I do believe sage does a cleanse.
Well,
but,
in all honesty, it does. Well, to each to their own, potato. But sage is also good for you because it actually kills a lot of the bad bacteria in the air. So that's another reason why a lot of people say when they sage, they feel better because it cleans the air.
I just hate the smell.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't. I
Every-
like it
every
for
time you
other
do it-
reasons.
Every time you do, I think you're smoking weed.
Well, damn, put my business out there.
Well, I'm just saying it smells like it.
Yeah.
drug free.
Yeah.
Put the sign out there.
It's a drug-free zone here.
Yeah, we don't smoke.
Yeah, but no, that's the other thing that a lot of people say they do it because it actually purifies the air. It kills bad bacteria or anything like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And some people use it just to get the bad spirits out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is the other reason.
Some tell me, okay, we use sage to open up the portal for the bad spirits to get out of here.
Yeah.
You know? So good spirits can come through and so and so. So it's I don't know how it works. I'm not, not into it too much. So I feel like if you open up a portal, something can come in to you. And the way
Well, supposedly, it doesn't open up a portal. All it does is kind of like, how can you put it? It's from the way I was always told for over the years that it's kind of like when you turn on a piece of sage and you know around the room, it's kind of like and plus I was told always open all the doors, open the windows. So I'm guessing that's where you get the portal from, because you're supposed to open the doors and the windows so those bad spirits can go out.
right.
It's kind of like blowing an air horn y todos se van hecho madre corriendo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way I was always told.
Yeah.
Well,
You can if you sage it with everything closed, then you know it won't work.
I mean, my Mexican family is just, hey, that's una limpia, and you know, all the bad shit's gonna go away from you. And then,
Yeah.
Well, shit, your portal's right here in the wall.
Nah, I don't do Ouija boards,
Your
man.
portal's right there on the wall.
Yeah, I told you what I felt whenever I came in. I was like, I felt.
Yeah, but no, I mean that's what I was always told. I mean, each to their own. I mean, everybody has different stories.
Different stories, yeah.
Yeah. So either way, back to your story now. What were you saying?
And which one was I in? Which one was I in? 'Cause
The sage.
the sage.
Yes.
Yeah. What were we saying? Yeah, I totally forgot because.
Dang.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, so when you feel like it opens up a portal.
Yeah, I feel like it opens up a portal, and me being the way I am. I mean, with the brujas, you know,
Yeah.
if I'm like that with them, imagine the way I think it of the way I think of it is that you know something can get attached to me.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it could be a good, just like it could be
It
a
could be
good
good, it
spirit,
could be a
or
bad.
spirit.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like burning it. My brother used to do that shit, but it's like, and every time he used to burn it, I used to just walk out the house like, yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that. But there were little Harry Potter people over there. You know? I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that, brother. You do your own thing.
Yeah. I mean, each to their own, and it's just
Yeah.
we've all grown up different.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
plus, with you, you know, with your special gifts, yeah, it would make sense why you you don't want to be too close to it because it, you know.
And then a lot of people have told me like, why don't you practice it? I'm like,
That's what I was gonna ask you, but later.
like, I mean, I don't want to practice it. You know, I don't want to, because that lady that went to the apartment, she can hear voices, and she told my wife a lot of things about her dad. Her dad, he's no longer with us.
Mm-hmm.
He told her a lot of things about her, like, about her dad.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, my wife actually started crying when she started hearing her. You know,
Mm.
my wife asked her, "Are you gonna have that little girl? Am I gonna have that little girl?" So like, you're gonna have your little girl.
Oh shit.
Don't I have a little girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I mean, you can help people, or like everybody these days, you can make money off of people.
yeah, but I mean, I think my belief is if you're gifted, you're not gonna charge people. If you want that person to know something's gonna happen to them, you're not gonna charge them. I mean, if somebody, yeah, I'll take a donation, but I'm not gonna charge you.
That's what everybody says. That's
Yeah.
what they say
Yeah,
now.
it's-
Donations.
Yeah, donations. I mean, a $1,500 donation. I don't mind.
Yeah, that ain't no donation. That's a whole bill.
No, but I mean, I think that's the way to do it, though. I mean, if you don't charge somebody for telling them their stuff, you know,
Yeah.
which if I'm getting my cars red, I mean, you're not bullshitting with me. And
Yeah.
I could see all these things. I'm like, there's a lot of people that scam. you
Yeah,
know?
there's
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of people that scam these days.
I mean, there's somebody walks in, you tell them their name. I've seen videos that you tell them their name, they're in the back, somebody's hearing, and they're looking up on you on Facebook.
Yeah.
They're telling them their whole thing. Oh, you just went on a trip. Oh yeah, you know so and so. Yeah, like they're tagged on their picture. So, you know, if you're gonna do something, like help somebody out, you know, help should be free. You know, like you shouldn't use your gift against you. I mean, just because you're gifted doesn't mean that's the way I see it.
Yeah. Every time when I go to a tarot reader to do my cards, I always go in there blank on purpose. Blank, like straight face, no smile. I don't give them my name or nothing. And usually the I know who the good ones are, and I know a lot of bad ones that are just a lot of BS.
Yeah, I went to one years ago, and that's when me and my ex like first separated. Well, the last time, and my mom, she tried taking me to one, but she was close, so she took me somewhere that she's never been. That she just heard of this lady. So I walk in and she's like, "You here for a reading?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Why are you depressed?"
Oh,
I
right
like,
at the back.
Yeah, right at the back. Like, "Why are you depressed? You lost somebody, right?" I was like, "Yeah." "Was it your ex?" I was like, "Oh crap." Like, yeah, it's like, just forget about her. You're not gonna get back together.
Oh, just like that.
Just like that. She's like, "But I could do a bonding spell where I could get together." I was like, "Nah, it's not worth it."
No.
She's like, "Yeah, and you like, she misses you a lot, but she's fighting it to where y'all won't get back together."
Damn.
And been 6 years separated.
Damn, man.
Mm-hmm.
And living the life.
Hell yeah, living the life.
Living the life, oh man. It's all right.
Yeah. But yeah, that's like the one time I went and it freaked me out because we didn't know her. We didn't say nothing. She's like, "You're depressed." I could tell. It's like you miss her a lot and she misses you too, but she's fighting it to where y'all won't get back together.
Damn.
That's without me walking in with nothing.
Yeah, with nothing.
Yeah.
And they say sometimes if you think it, they'll reach your mind or,
No, I was like nothing.
nothing.
Like I was smiling and everything because I don't believe in it. Well, at the time I didn't.
Nah, you're like,
Yeah,
shit,
and that's what she's like, "You're depressed." I'm like, "What the fuck? I'm smiling."
Yeah, I never got them read.
Then I got the second time was with him and his ex girl when she read my palm. And she was right on round the mark.
Yeah, but I call her BS because all she did was ask me for my birthday. And if you know your signs, your horoscopes, she did say a lot of stuff that was true about me, but only because she knew that I was a Libra.
She said, "Oh, you're strong."
No,
oh,
I'm stubborn, and you're this. I'm like, what?
Oh, you get the bad side that's not leveling out with the
true.
good side, and
What the thing that got me, she's like, "You're real military based," and I really am at work. That's what everybody tells me. I run like the military, and I never been in the military. That's what threw me off. So I was like, I guess.
Yeah, but you got to remember too. She asked us for our birthday, so she knew our signs, and the signs are going to tell you who the person is. Because usually, when they say, "Oh, well, you're born in October, you're a Libra," and if you go down, if you know your signs, how a Libra person is, it's like, "Well, you're this and this and this." Well, yeah, because I'm a Libra, and that's how we are.
Yeah.
So it's like that's how she knew about me. I'm like, you just memorized the stuff.
Yeah, you read that early in the morning in the newspaper. But I never got it done. But my mom, she always goes. She goes, well, not no more because we stopped stressing her.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But every time there was something problem, she'll run and go get the cards read. And sometimes she don't tell us, of course, but we know where she goes. I'm like, come on.
Sounds like mom.
Yeah.
So she knows that. And then I don't know where she'll bust it out. "Oh, I got my cards read, and they told me this." I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
No, but I never got it done. So
I
I guess
you don't want to.
nah. They're gonna see the M. It's like, "Oh, you're gonna get married." They start that. Or they start, "Oh, if you got the M on your hand, you're gonna get married." Well, I'm married now, so that became true.
Yeah.
And look at Chucky. Look at him. Look at his M.
I'm not getting
I don't
married.
see an M, do you see?
I'm not getting married.
Yeah, man. And there's a lot, man. I don't even know what to tell y'all or nothing. I tell you about that story with that same little girl at the same house.
Go for it. This is what we're here for.
We came back from the club.
We're your counselors.
Oh, yeah. I don't need a counselor. We came back from the club that night, and my big brother Lewis, he was like, "Hey, let's go get some Jack in the Box." You know, Jack in the Box at 3 a.m.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they go hard.
Yeah. So he was like, "Yeah," and my wife's like, "Well, now my wife, she wasn't my wife then." She was like, "Yeah, I'll go with you, Lewis. It's okay." I was like, and she has some rings. I gave her some rings, some promise rings, and back then. Yeah, promise ring. Okay.
I would have known. I never gave one.
No. Okay. Well, now
maybe that's why I never got married.
That's probably why. It explains.
He was straight to the point.
I was being so detailed with her, so it's not.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. We're talking about that time we went to get Jack in the Box. So
Okay.
She goes and she's like, "Hey, babe, I'm gonna leave my rings right here." And we had a shelf next to a big mirror. I'm gonna leave my rings right here, and it was 2 rings that I gave her. Oh no, it was one that I gave her, and the other one she had already.
Yeah.
So they go to Jack in the Box. They come back, with the food. Hey, come and eat. And she was like, the first thing she walked in. Hey, where's my rings? I was like, they're over there by the window. What are you talking about? I didn't leave them by the window. I go like, I left them right here at the shelf. I was like, no, they're over there at the window. Like, babe, you're tripping. You're drunk. I'm like, no. They're over there by the window.
Yeah.
But I left them right here on the shelf. You telling me you moved them? No, like, no, I didn't move them. The little girl that was sitting right here, she put them over there. What little girl? I was like, the little girl that was here. I told her, leave those rings alone. Le dije, niña, deja esos anillos allí. No son tuyos.
Yeah.
And she was like, there's no little girl here. I like, babe, they're over there by the rings. They're like, where's the little girl? She left out the window. Like, she probably learned it from us.
Yeah.
She left out the window.
Yeah.
And she was, no, I left them over here, like cerca, She was like, I left them over here. Like, go check by the window. And sure enough, they were right there by the window. Like, what little girl?
It's that same little girl.
It's the same little girl. My aunt, one day she came from picking up the kids from school, and there was only one small grandchild at that time. And she's like, oh, mira que ya no fue a la escuela. And she sees her running inside the house.
Yeah.
And she goes and tells my grandma, mira, esta niña no fue a la escuela. ¿Cuál niña? Se acaba de meter para la casa. She was like, no hay nadie, todos están en la escuela.
Oh,
like,
shit.
What? So esa misma niña se aparece ahí en esa casa. I don't know if my cousin Curro might seen her. I never asked him.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe I gotta ask my aunt Lorena, the one that's living there now.
Ooh. She's having fun.
It's a family house pretty much, and everybody lived there once at one point. But we lived there 5 years, so a lot of stuff happened there.
Yeah.
There was a time that we're just sitting on the couch, and my sister-in-law started taking pictures, just random. She said she's seen something, but we didn't. She couldn't like take a picture, like fucking tell what it was.
Yeah.
So she's like, you know what they say whenever you see something, feel something, start taking pictures.
Yeah.
And something's gonna appear. You know, something's gonna pop up in those pictures.
Happened to us many times.
So she said, I felt something, and she started taking pictures. And then you see in the picture, goes back in the pictures, and you can see a face from the middle of the hallway. They say the hallway's like right there.
Yeah.
And you can see it coming towards her. And then when it comes to the camera, it just opens up.
Oh,
like
shit.
It like disappears. Like,
yeah.
You're like, and we're looking at the picture. Look, it's coming. Like it started like an orb. Started getting bigger and bigger. Nobody smoked at the time.
Yeah. At the time.
Everybody fucking trains over there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. We just started getting closer and closer and closer and closer, and then it opens up, and you can see the face. I don't think she got the pictures anymore because that was back in like 2008 or so.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I think it was probably the house.
It's probably that. There's probably something there. Something happened there.
It's something. Well, the houses they've been there. I mean, I got here in 1998. So my grandma already owned the house. So I don't know the history of the house.
Yeah.
So could be somebody there. I mean, and the house still, all they do is remodel. So you don't know what really happened. So, and I got to ask around too. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, like, man, I got to ask around, see if they're going through the same thing that we did at the house, or maybe somebody already cleansed it before.
What sage?
With sage. We're going back to the sage.
I mean, all it takes is just a little bit of homework, and you might find something. You might find a source.
We should have bought him a gift. A sage.
Ouija board.
No, that Ouija board staying here.
It is gonna stay here. Trust me, I'm not taking that. My wife's gonna be like, you should have stayed in Dallas too. Shit, don't bring that over here.
That's funny.
Yeah, I never touched it. Never dealt with it. Like, I don't want to deal with it.
You're touching one right now.
Yeah, but it's not hanging up on the wall. Like, you're not praising it, pretty much. I mean, if you got it hanged up on the wall, it's because you praise it. I mean, you have value for it.
Yeah, it's my first Ouija board.
Well, not the first one. It's just what you told me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he got the point.
Yeah, so
got you there.
Yeah, he is. Okay, it's my second Ouija board.
Second Ouija board.
The first one that was slightly used by somebody else. This one was slightly
We're
used by
not gonna get
me.
into that, right? We're
Well-
not supposed to talk about that one.
Oh, I already talked about it in a different
Okay.
podcast. Yeah.
I missed that one then.
Yeah.
So now the viewers know. They know what we're talking about, right?
Oh,
If
yeah.
they pay attention, they know.
They know.
So basically, they gave me a Ouija board and it actually worked. I didn't use it and this and that. I almost died because of it. So I put it inside the wall in a brand new house. That's it.
Dun, dun.
That's it. So maybe that house is haunted now.
Yeah.
And it was a brand new mansion.
But I mean, but you think those things really work? Like, well, now you say you got experience with it now, so it's,
Yeah, boy.
obviously
That
it
one
does
didn't work
work.
for us.
okay.
It didn't work at all.
Yeah, try that shit.
Yeah.
Oh hell no.
That's why I framed it because it didn't work.
Oh, okay.
It's a dud.
There's a defective one.
It's
Yeah.
a defective.
yeah. So,
Yeah. Now,
that one
my
bad.
cousin and somebody else tried one at a haunted hotel. And it was working for them. So, I don't know.
I mean, it depends what you got.
And
around
it was
you, too.
it's a similar one too.
Yeah. It depends what you got around you, though. So.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I believe it depends also what's around.
And that hotel is haunted.
I bet you take that to the cemetery, it'll probably work.
Oh, hell yeah. It'll
But
work.
you're not supposed to take a Ouija
Oh
board to
yeah,
the
you're
cemetery.
not supposed to. Yeah, you're right.
You're not supposed to play by yourself. You're not supposed to take it to the cemetery or somewhere where somebody died.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's good to know. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna own one, but
Well, I got your address, so I'm gonna ship one.
and unfortunately, you do right. Shit.
I'm gonna tell Tony, hey, put this on this car, put on AB's car.
They're engraved parts. Fucking Ouija board engraved.
Damn, that's badass.
Yeah, it would be
Oh
badass.
shit.
It would be badass. But the planchette,
Yeah.
it would have to match.
Now you get me an idea.
Yeah, right. There you go. I mean, who's gonna engrave that shit?
Oh, we got people.
We got
Shit, there's
people.
We got
that would
people.
do
We got people.
There was someone like, hey, money talks,
Yeah,
man. I'll
money
do that
talks.
Oh,
shit
yeah.
real
Money
quick.
As long as they say, hey, you got the bread? Shit, yeah.
I
got
do
the
whatever
bread.
you want.
Yeah, man.
Bet.
So,
Yeah.
So let's talk about the last one.
the last one. Oh, I got one more.
Oh, we'll go with that one.
Yeah. My grandpa passed away last year.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of the things that really, I hate myself for it. I don't know, because I was out of town working. We already knew this was gonna happen to my grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah, we knew he had short time, but we didn't know when.
Yeah.
When my grandpa passed away, and I told all my cousins about this, and if they hear this, they'll probably know that. Yeah, you told us. The only thing is, my brother, all my cousins were there whenever he passed away,
Besides you.
besides me.
Okay.
My brother, my older brother's in jail.
Mm-hmm.
He got to talk to my brother and my grandpa before he passes away.
Oh wow.
I was the only one that did not get to talk to my grandpa.
Yeah, that's a messed up feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a feeling that, I regret going out of town. I regret not being there with my family and for my grandpa. But now, like, every time that I dream him, he tries to, and this is something I never spoken with. No, they don't know this one, but they do know that I'm hurting inside that I didn't get to talk to my grandpa. I dreamt him twice already, and he tries to talk to me. But no sé si es my pride that I'm not saying nothing back to him. Is that something, I mean...
Sounds like a guilty conscience.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah.
There's something that's stuck with your conscience because you didn't get to talk to him, and it's kind of like repeating itself, I guess, and just in different form.
And whenever I dream him, he's calls me by my name, but I don't respond to him.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I
just
don't-
guilty
you weren't
conscience.
there, yeah.
But it's just like you when you dreamed grandma when she passed away. She went to the house to go visit you that same night.
Yeah, my story. For those that know our old podcast, I've said it before, but yeah, our grandma passed away in Monterrey. She passed away, and I wouldn't say like I was like her favorite grandson, but I was the
But
one
you
that
were
she
the
thought
favorite.
about the most.
You didn't think you were the favorite one, but you were the favorite one.
I wasn't.
No.
No, it's because I gave her a hard time. So yeah, and she
Those
was.
are
Yo era el único que se preocupaba más.
Yeah, and it happens.
Yeah.
My cousins do the same thing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and then yeah, like when we came home from Mexico, like she was stuck in my head because it was like, I felt bad, because even though like I was the one that gave her the most hard time, it's like I still felt like, it's grandma, it's like she's finally gone, and now it's like, who am I going to be a hard time with? But no, when we came home, like 2 days later, I want to say 2 days later, I was like, I had already broke down before, but it's like she was still stuck in my head.
Yeah.
And I still couldn't believe it that she was finally gone. So one night, I had my ex living with us at the time, and she slept. My bed was like towards the wall, and I slept towards the window. So she would sleep towards the wall because that was like her spot.
Yeah.
Me, I would always sleep on the edge towards the window, which I would wake up early in the morning. I'll be the first one to go to work. So it made sense for me to sleep at the edge of the bed. So that way I wouldn't wake her up. Yeah. So, but one night, like something woke me up, and it was like, it just told me like, hey, don't be scared, no te asustes. Mm-hmm. So I woke up and I looked at the corner of the doorway, and it goes to the hallway where, to the left is the garage door, to the right is the washer and dryer. Mm-hmm. So I looked at the doorway.
Hold on, which room is this? Oh, my old room.
Yeah, the old room.
Oh, okay. My first room, yeah.
And so I looked out I looked through the doorway, right? And you can see like the room is pitch black, but you can see a different pitch black of like the outline of something or somebody. That's, to me, that was like, holy crap. So there's two different kinds of pitch black. Yeah. Because it's like the room's already dark, and everybody's asleep. And then it's like I can see the outline of somebody. And our abuela, she was kind of tallish.
Yeah.
So the figure looked tall. But when it came through inside the room, through the doorway, she stayed there the whole time. And she pretty much said, mijo, I'm good. Don't worry about it. Estoy bien. Just tell everybody that I'm okay and I'm good. I'm good. Estoy contenta, estoy feliz. And after that, like, I was like, holy shit, like, I can't believe this just happened, And then she just kind of like just disappeared out of nowhere. And I was like, dude, just when I thought I had let it out, man, I cried and cried and cried because, like the guilt. Yeah. The guilt. And after that, I was like, I didn't sleep for almost the rest of the night because I was like, damn, grandma came and visit. Like her actual spirit, and if I wasn't freaked out, but I did have goosebumps. Okay. Because it was like, no fucking way that just happened. Because it's like, dude, what the fuck? Yeah. There is an afterlife. There is spirits,
I'll be scared.
I mean, if you shouldn't be scared,
Bro, I live in their house. I'll be scared.
I mean, you just gotta feel the fear. Like,
no.
If you feel if you feel something bad, it's usually something bad. That's when you should be scared.
But see, the thing is,
were you scared?
No, I wasn't scared. So, even when I had goosebumps, they weren't like the different scary goosebumps. No.
Well, see, the thing is, I see ghosts all the time. It doesn't scare me. But I feel if I would see my grandparents knowing that I live in their house, I'll be freaked the fuck out.
Venga pa acá, una nalgada.
Yeah, so I'll be, my room, my grandma died in there.
Yeah.
And the other room, my grandpa died in there.
I mean, but you're not scared to sleep in a room, but you are scared of seeing them.
Hell yeah. Because if I see them, fuck, what did I do?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What did I do? What did I do?
Yeah. I mean, maybe they just want to. Maybe they just want to come visit.
They're not. Oh, so now you're living here. Yeah. You're destroying my house right now. I'm making it better. Well, because my grandpa was the type that didn't want nothing moved. Nothing. He liked everything the way he had it.
The right where everything's at.
Yeah. So when I moved in, everything was out.
Oh shit. I understand the visit now. I understand it. I totally,
Everything was out.
Hey, let both of them come and visit you.
So it's
For
like
moving
I
their-
just wanted the house clean.
Yeah.
That's all it was. So now they visit me. I think I know the reason why.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah. Luckily, I didn't throw nothing away,
Oh, okay.
but nothing's there. Everything's just in my grandpa's room.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah, that was like the day. Like I kind of believed, but that was for me. That night was just like, okay, I'm balls deep.
Yeah.
I believe. It's just there is something out there, and it's just like, okay, yeah,
I mean, if they can find a way to communicate with us, eventually they will.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, I think Dad had a dream too, to where he saw Grandma. That, Grandma's been passed away since 2019,
It's
2018.
been a long time already.
So I think last year Dad said he dreamed about her, and he finally told her that she's finally leaving. That she's been here. She's been here the whole time, but she's finally leaving. She's gonna rest now.
Wow.
So that's when we were talking about it, and they think that maybe when you die, you're still here until it's your time to leave.
That it could be different reasons because you're stuck in limbo.
Yeah, you're stuck in purgatory.
Yeah, or your job's not
Not
done.
done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
they're not done.
like you choose to be here.
Yeah, because just like it's hard for us to let go.
Yeah.
It's hard
Yeah.
for them to let go too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they can see us. And,
Yeah.
I mean, we can't see them, but they can see us.
I can. That's the sad part. I haven't seen them yet, but I see the dead.
I don't see the
I
dead.
do.
I just see idiots.
Oh shit.
Now that after I left the house, I haven't had no experience like that. You know what? I'm lying, because when my brother, my mom told me she dreamed my grandma, and my grandma was holding on to my brother. This happened like 3 years ago, and she said that she could see my son Gio drowning in water, but it was my grandma. And my grandma, from my dad's side of the family, my grandma's favorite grandkid was my brother Louis.
Yeah.
And from my my mom's grandkids is Giovanni. My oldest son is her favorite.
Yeah.
So you put 2 and 2 together, and it's her favorite grandson and her favorite. They were both in the water drowning. Way I see it. And my mom dreamed that, and then I dreamed her too, but she was holding on to my brother. My this time it was my brother. It was my grandma and my brother.
Yeah.
A week later, my brother ends up in jail.
Oh,
Like
shit.
this was something my grandma was. I guess she was trying to warn us.
Yeah.
Hey, this is my favorite grandson. I mean, Louis is my favorite grandson. This is your favorite grandson. We're both drowning.
Yeah.
Why? Because one of them is my grandson and one of them is yours. And whenever I dreamed, then it was my brother. So it was both of them. Like, maybe she was trying to warn us and tell us, hey, something's gonna happen with your brother.
Yeah.
And it was just a random visit, And when my grandma passed away, it was in Mexico. I couldn't go over there, so
Yeah.
I don't know what my grandma looked like after, when she passed. I don't know what. Like, all I remember when she was alive and kicking, But other than that, I don't remember her her stage whenever she passed away. So I think that was the last encounter that it was a dream. That it was like a warning. I wouldn't take it like a warning that something was gonna happen. But other than that, I haven't had no, not even spiritual, like spirits. Oh well, when I got robbed, you seen that?
So he showed me a video where he was getting robbed in front of his house.
Yeah, you see me running. That's
Guys, they pull up and they rob him. Well, the whole time they were robbing him, there is a light just flashing when they were robbing him. And he's like, you can ask me the same question that everybody asks me. I'm like, what question? Why is there a light flashing? He's like, exactly. There's literally a light just strobing.
Just flashing, strobing.
It's strobing.
The fuck?
Yeah. Right there when he's getting robbed.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it was no gunshots.
Yeah.
I don't remember them having a cell phone. Maybe I was, like you said, it could be they were getting a call, but I mean.
Yeah. Because, iPhones, whenever it rings, the light flashes.
The light flashes.
Yeah. But he's like, I don't think they were getting a call. But like, it couldn't be the heat of the moment where you didn't know what was going on. You were just getting robbed.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a light just flashing,
That's going
flashing. It's going crazy.
And if you count it, if you count the, I mean, how many times
I didn't see it, yeah. I might have picked how many times it was.
Yeah, so I mean, the iPhone flashes like what 3-4 times depending how many.
Yeah, it depends.
But that shit was going crazy.
It was just strobing. It was going crazy.
Strobing.
Interesting.
And it was like right when the guy was pointing the gun at me.
Yeah.
It was like right there
So
in between
literally,
us two.
it looked like they were shooting him. That's how it looked like.
Yeah.
Like they were shooting him. That's how bad it was flashing.
Maybe
it was bright.
maybe the light was trying to distract the robber, but obviously he didn't get distracted.
I don't know.
You know, I mean, the guy did have the gun right in my head. Like it was right here, and I could see the guy.
Yeah.
And the guy was shorter than me. You know, this is the kind of thing that pisses me off. 'Cause he was fucking shorter than me. But it was 4 of them.
Yeah.
It was 4 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be things clear, dude. How you gonna divide $180 in between 4 people? I mean, come on, dude. When I told you it pissed me out, they took my pack of cigarettes. That shit.
Oh my
That
god!
shit. Brand new pack of cigarettes. Yeah.
And that's why he went to the store.
That's why I
get
went to the store, guy, buy cigarettes.
and they stole them.
So goddamn.
I hope.
funny,
Well,
Chucky.
I hope you stop smoking cigarettes.
I
and went
told
to
you.
He told me the
vaping.
same
told you.
shit.
You need to start vaping,
I told you. I don't know.
or come to my my road and
You know, both of my totally out of subject. I got my brother Louis that one that's in jail, and my brother Caco. They all smoke. They smoke weed. I think. I don't catch my attention. I mean, my wife she smokes, you know, here and there, not all the time. Not my brother Caco. He's not paying in the car if he's not smoking.
We don't condone to this. We're a drug-free zone.
Don't do drugs. Burn sage.
God damn, golly, what?
Burn sage. We're gonna start calling this sage now for the PG-13.
Yeah, there you go.
PG-13 show.
He has a point.
Yeah, so yeah, but it was weird. I'm gonna show you the video. Let me see. Maybe
Send it to me too, so I can put it on there.
yeah, so the viewers can see it. Of course.
Oh man,
Crap out the part when I'm running. 'Cause I mean, it's a scary fucking feeling. Dude.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's,
Of course, it's a scary feeling, man.
Yeah, I'll crop it.
just let me see.
Push it. Yeah,
I think you
so
just gotta press play.
I'll post a video on there.
Yeah, so, I mean, everybody already knows that I'm running right now.
Oh man, you live in the hood?
No, I don't. When
Bro,
you
he
been
lives
there,
next. He lives next to Tony.
Oh damn.
in the hood. Well, yeah, it is the
Yeah,
hood.
it is the hood.
See,
Yeah. I feel safe there because everybody got guns. So,
What about here?
oh, well, I don't know these people here. I mean, I was scared of parking the driveway, so I just leave it just in case it's a case of emergency.
Oh, that dude just straight up opened your door like a hoe.
Yeah, that nigga walked in there like they literally flipped the car upside down and it lasted like
Less than a sec. I mean, less than a minute.
less than a minute.
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking
Yeah, the
see
phone
the-
was the phone. Yeah,
Was it a phone?
it looked like the phone.
I told you.
about? But he didn't have the phone in his hand or nothing.
He had something in his hand that
A
was
fucking
going on.
gun.
I don't
He
know.
had the gun.
So I don't know.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, I'll post a video. I'll be the judge of that one. What do y'all
When
think?
you can let the viewers know.
Yeah, say what y'all think about that one. But I think it's a phone, but I don't know. Because he got a point. He has a gun pointed to his head. Why is he gonna have his phone? Unless,
I mean, it wasn't mine. 'Cause, I mean,
unless-
they took my phone, but my phone ain't got no flash.
but I'm saying unless you thought it was a gun, it was a phone to your head.
That's what I was gonna say. That or it could have been a gun with the
strobe?
with the tactical
no,
light.
I mean,
Yeah.
you would have been able to see that. Oh well, not a tactical light. No.
But it's not bright enough for tactical light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could see my face right there.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Let me see.
But it was going off though.
Yeah,
Huh.
but it was strobing, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you. So I don't know.
That's strange.
That is really weird. Everybody asked me, "He's like, what is that?" And I was thinking, like, maybe it's my Holy Spirit or something.
His spirits.
I mean,
it
my
was leaving because he was
spirit is,
scared.
coming around.
He's like, deuces, I'm gonna let this light go off, let you know I'm out of here.
I'm gone. Yeah. So
Oh man, that's crazy.
So next one. This is my favorite one because this one might go on for a long time.
yeah, that's the one that scares me.
Yes. So I asked him if he want to talk about it because he has a different opinion from what we think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But he said it was okay with it.
Potato.
Potato, and all
So-
due respect. I mean, your beliefs and my beliefs.
Everybody has their own
Their own
belief.
beliefs,
Whatever
so-
works for them, we leave it alone. Just don't go be like, can we
yeah,
talk to you about God and what he can do for you?
Yes,
Then it'd be
right.
like, yeah, no. Do I go to your door?
Right. We're here to talk about Jesus, but talk in between. It's two of y'all.
Nah, but go ahead, bro.
So she did.
Excuse my long hair.
So we're gonna talk about Saint Death. He has a different belief with Saint Death. He had a bad runnings with Saint Death. Well, Saint Death is la Santa Muerte. So everybody has the different beliefs. Santa Muerte, like I said, everybody has a different beliefs. People say she's good. People say that she's bad. But we believe that people just use her as bad. But he has a different opinion. But then again, he had a bad experience.
Yeah, my experience was totally different with her.
Yeah.
I never worshiped her. But there was a point that my mom used to worship her.
Yeah.
My mom, I mean, she had a white one.
Mm-hmm.
So motherfucking messages are now sending. So
Uh-oh.
I'll airdrop it to you later. My mom used to worship her. And I had when my first son was born, it was 3 a.m. and my son wouldn't stop crying. Wouldn't stop crying. From 3 a.m. all the way to 6, 7 a.m. Would not stop crying. Would not stop crying. And my mom had it right there in the living room. And, like, she had it there. And I told her, like, it was weeks. My son would have, at 3 a.m, crying. And to say that 3 a.m. is the
witching hour.
There's no such thing. I mean, every hour is a witch's hour.
Right.
Yeah. No, that's the truth. Yeah.
It's the truth.
So, and I mean, I'm frustrated to say my respects for now that I see it is my respect, you know, and I'm fucking shaking talking about it, that shit. So I'll get off and I'm carrying my son. They're like, and I told her, if this is you, stop, stop it. Like, don't touch my fucking son,
Yeah.
As a desperate parent, my son's been crying for a whole past week, crying. I never worship her. I mean, there was times that I wake up and you know what? I'm gonna go to, this was before. I'm gonna go to the flea market, buy my mom a rosary, pero quiero que sea de la Santa.
Yeah.
And I will go buy it like nothing.
Yeah.
Go buy it, bring it to her. Hey, mom, look, I bought you some. Maybe the way I see it, the way the people have told me is she was trying to lure you into believing in her.
Yeah.
By, waking you up, thinking about her, waking you up, going to buy a keychain, a necklace or something, a rosary, because they have those. But maybe it was her way. But that night when I told her that, she actually choked me when I was asleep. She literally got on top of sleep paralysis, and she was on top of me.
When you told her to leave your son alone.
When I cursed her out.
Yeah.
Pretty much that's what I did, But, and after that, I'll say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I disrespected you, I'm sorry about it. I'm desperate dad. I know there's powerful, what you call it?
Entities.
Yeah, about that. And like, I respect you. My mom worships you. I'm not into it. I'm not, I mean, my mom believes in you. I mean, that's my mom. If my mom promises you something, I'm not going to do the same thing.
Yeah, correct.
Because my mom used to use her. So she choked me in my sleep when I was asleep. And I could tell it was her because I could see her cone, her figure.
Yeah.
And I could feel all this fucking hot. My neck was like hot. But it was where she was choking me. And I was like reaching out for my wife. I'm like, babe, like, what's going on? Like, whenever she finally woke me, I was like, what's going on? And like, she was just choking me. It's like, who? La Santa. Like, what the fuck? The fuck you do?
Yeah.
Nothing, And I told her, like, what happened when Jill was crying. I told her, hey, look, I did this. Like, that's what she was choking you. That's what she was, and after that, I cannot, that's the same reason I cannot go into the botanicas.
Yeah.
Because I feel her presence.
She's looking at you. Yeah, because
I
the
So I
botanicas,
I can feel her right here.
because the botanicas, that's
So
normally
af-
what they use.
Yeah. So after that, did your son stop crying?
Yeah. My son did stop crying. He's slept like a baby. I can feel her right here.
Right now?
Yeah. And I'm fucking sweating my ass off. Like I'm sweating, bro.
No, it's just hiding here.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not. I got different beliefs, but
Yeah,
I wasn't
no.
sweating earlier.
Yeah.
Now I am.
Yeah.
I'm nervous talking about it. No, I don't really.
Yeah, no. It's
I
one
don't
of
like to
those-
mention it. I don't. And I told him before, like, hey, whenever we're on the phone, I told you, dude, like, so many encounters like
Yeah.
happened to me, and there's.
And that's why I asked if you could talk about it.
Yeah,
that's why
I
asked
mean,
you,
I'm
'cause
fine talking
yeah,
about it.
yeah.
You know, that's why I cannot go into the botanicas.
Yeah, the other reason.
She fucking stares me down like big time. Like I can feel that fucking stare. Like
Yeah.
I can. You drive by and you can see the Santísimas, así,
Yeah.
different colors and everything.
Yeah.
I can feel they're looking at me, just
Yeah.
looking at me. Like I mean, I don't know what she wants. Maybe I don't believe in her. I mean, I believe in her because honestly, because of the spirit.
Yeah, of course,
spirits
yeah.
I have, but it's
You
like
just don't
something-
believe in worshiping
Worshiping
her.
her,
Yeah.
So it's this is a whole different like
Yeah. It's a different ballgame.
yeah.
Yeah.
And to be honest, you don't play with that shit.
Yeah.
No, you do
I
not.
said, no, I do not. When the lady went to the house, she did a whole ritual for my mom to get rid of her. To let her go. My mom, she said when the lady walked in, that was the whole purpose of the lady going to the house, and the one that she wanted to read my hand.
Yeah.
And the whole purpose was for her to talk to my mom and read the cards. And she said, the lady said, oh, ¿dónde está la santa? And my mom's like, se quedó y said, ¿por qué la tienes encerrada? Because when we moved to the apartment, my mom packed everything up and stick her in the closet.
Yeah.
Y ella dice, ¿por qué la tienes encerrada? You know, why you have her locked up? Forgotten, pretty much. I was like, well, she's in the closet, so and so. Look, all she's saying, if you want to let her go, this is the time. We'll do the ritual here. She'll walk out. I could take her with me. She'll be in a better place with me. And she's willing to let you go.
Yeah.
And in the minute, but there's gonna be a price.
There's always a price.
There's always a price. She told my mom, there's a price. If you ever think about her, mention her or buy you something that is her, you're gonna cry. You are gonna cry. My mom said, okay, let's do it. The lady took her out. I don't know what she did with her. But when this was after the ritual was done, that's when she tried to read my hand. And then she was done. Before the lady left, she told my mom, dice la santa que no te preocupes, que ella está en mejores manos. Olvídate de ella. Sure enough, I find out my mom, I don't know what she bought. She says something. She mentioned her. I think she dice, es que cuando yo tenía la santa, yo le tenía esto, tenía lo otro. Boom. Right, back to back. My aunt passed away. My brother got kidnapped in Mexico.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff happened.
A lot of bad stuff.
She was crying, dude. Like, and I told her, did you think about her? Or did you think about using her or something like that? Or you mention her or something? Like, no, I haven't. I'm like, Mom, I hurt you. Like, she told you. If you ever think about her, buying something or of her that it's her, you are going to cry. And look at everything that's been happening to us,
Shit.
It's like, my respects to her. I mean, I believe in her energy. I believe, she's a power. Al final del día es la que nos va a llevar, la verdad.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
we're going to meet one day,
Yeah.
So my respects, my beliefs, my respect to y'all,
No,
so
it's cool. I mean, it's just, yeah. I mean, I understand. Everybody believes in their own thing, and what works for you is what works for you.
yeah.
You know, and I'm happy for you, because I'm the type of person, I'm not going to put my beliefs on you
Yeah.
because I don't like that. When people come knocking at my door, say, hey, no, you're wrong. No, you're wrong because you're knocking on my door trying to convince me that I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely does work.
So, I mean, like I said, I respect you for it because, what works for you, works for you. It's like you have your own journey. You have your own shoes to fill. Me, I got mine. You going left, I'm going right. And and if that's what life chooses for you, bro, que te vaya bien. And, mis respetos. And at the same time, hope everything goes good for you because I'm going to the right.
Right.
And it's just, I just hate criticones, and that's my pet peeve.
And for me to talk about, I don't talk about it. When I called Chucky and I was like, hey, dude, no. He told me, hey, we worship the Santa. And I go like, that's cool with me. And I actually had encounters with him. That's when he was like, hey, I got you. And I go like, yeah, you got to put me on, dude. 'Cause it's like.
Yeah, no. And it's like there's stories and they're cool stories and some of them are bad. Some are bad. But hey, who knows? Maybe we can learn off of you. You can learn off of us. And then at the same time, we can figure something out.
Yeah. And it's funny because whenever she was doing, this happened at the house where that little girl pops up. So it's still there. I got pulled over inside the driveway there.
What the hell?
Yeah, I was literally parked. I got back from Jack in the Box 3 a.m. Jack in the Box hasta las 3 de la mañana. Well, I used to work there, that's why. So we used to get the hookup.
Yeah.
And I got pulled in. The cop pulls up behind me. He gets out the car. Fucking, step out the car. My boy's crying. My mom walks out like, what's going on? What y'all do? They take us all out the car. The cop seen. Tenía una estampa de la Santa.
Yeah.
El policía lo vio.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
That is bad.
Yeah.
We're out of here. Come on, let's go. Así.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Nothing, no ticket, no nothing. Yeah. Uno dice, ¿sabes qué? Vámonos a la chingada. We don't deal with that.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa. So that's, you can see the power in her,
Yeah, because I know a long time ago, because we all know, I mean, it's not a secret my brother worships her.
Yeah,
and he has an altar.
I have an altar. It's no secret, but at the same time, I don't tell everybody. It's just if you want to know, then I'll tell you.
Yeah. So he has asked her to protect all of us. Because at one point we were like literally downfall. So he asked to protect us. So
yeah, a mí me ha cambiado la vida por lo bien.
Yes.
And that's why to me, like, I love her to death. And I mean, my life is a whole lot better. I mean, just like, for example, yesterday, we were talking about our family trip to Florida. And I just said, you know what? I'm not going to wait. I paid it off like that, because I had the money. And it's like, it's not just about the money, because when I pray for the whole family.
Y te cayó una bendición, como quien dice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't do like, I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna put that on.
Yeah, you only offer what you can.
What I can, a cerveza, some flower. I always put her flowers, and it's just, believe it or not, it's simple stuff, and she's happy.
And I believe it too, because one time I used to work. I used to work at Jack in the Box. Y agarré un fake $2 bill. Y se los puse yo también así adrede a la Santa de mi mamá. Al siguiente día estaban quemados, burnt.
Because it was fake.
It was fake.
It was fake. She burnt them hoes. The candles were not even close to it. There was no way that she could have burned a $2 bill. It was a $2 bill, pero yo nomás, hey, ahí te lo dejo. Me lo vas a hacer nuevos, buenos. Yeah. Burnt them hoes. Like, whoa.
Oh, yeah. So, I believe it. I believe it.
She burnt them hoes, dude. And mamá was like, mira, ¿se quemaron? ¿Cómo se quemaron? Estos huercos prendieron. No. Fue ella. ¿Qué chingados? No fue ninguno de los huercos. Fue que fue ella. Porque we had a TV and then her candle and then her. But the candles, I mean, están así chingonotas.
Yeah.
There's no way you can burn. And the statue was about this big.
Yeah.
So ella se los puse ahí en el hook y ahí she burnt them off. So like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, each to their own. I don't put it out there because I like it to stay within me. Because man, I hate people be like, oh, hey, can we talk? No, you cannot, because all you're gonna try to do is tell me that I'm wrong.
Yeah, and I mean, and everybody's Everybody got their own opinions, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
you're not gonna change mine, and I'm not gonna change yours. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I believe in God. I love God. You know, I believe in a Jesus, but not the Jesus that we know.
You believe in God and Jesus in your way.
Yes.
Yes.
Same thing. I mean, what everybody believes in Jesus in your way.
Yeah.
I mean, there's Christians that believe everything. You know, you tell them it's true. You
Yeah.
know, there's people. I mean, look at the world. If you, I was looking at the Waco massacre
Yeah.
when they worship this guy that.
Oh
wasn't even
yeah,
shit.
the
Like,
Waco. Yeah. Oh man.
he did all this shit
Yeah.
and
And it was all religion.
Yeah.
our religion.
Yeah.
You know, though. I mean, if we go back to the witches of Salem, it's the same thing.
Same thing, yeah.
Same thing. It was just.
Yeah.
I mean, let's not get into it, but we got a church in Houston that they worship the shit out this guy.
Oh,
We're not
yeah.
gonna mention their
Oh,
names.
Yeah, and I saw a documentary on that. Man, the dude's evil. No, and then let's not go too far. The guy in Fort Worth, the big church guy in Fort Worth, when he smiles, he looks like the devil, and they were making fun of him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because he's greedy too, and he has a big old church, just like the guy in Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
I mean, the guy in Houston fucking sucked ass because I'm.
yeah, and
Whenever
the
we got
hurricane,
yeah, with the hurricane.
Yeah.
Open. I mean, I know viewers probably know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna mention no names.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's all about help, where's
but yet they got private planes,
planes,
rolling
Rolls-
in a
Rolls
Mercedes and Rolls Royces.
yeah.
Yeah,
And if you ever go to the Vatican and all that shit,
Yeah.
you ever seen those paintings? That's all sacrifices and stuff like that.
Yeah, we had a episode about the
Hey, I missed that one too. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
and I had pictures and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
nah, man, we go balls deep. Just, I mean, not just for entertainment, but to piss the people off too.
Yeah. For sure. Watch tomorrow. You get a letter from that big church.
Bring it on, bring it on.
We expose you.
I mean,
Shit,
they say that the Vatican that has the devil and they worship the devil.
well, you know that you ever seen a picture of that Pope? Was not Francis, the last one before the new one, because the Pope died.
Yeah.
You know,
That I think it was like John Paul the Fourth or something
Don't
like
we?
that.
Don't I have a picture of
Benedicto.
Yeah,
him?
yeah, Grandpa had a picture of it.
Yeah,
I mean, so it's still here.
Yeah, it's still here.
Benedicto was the one, and
I don't know.
they see him the one after John Paul died.
Yeah.
After him, they looked at him and they're like, "Dude, that looks evil, dude." Like, if you look at him, like he looks fucking evil.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy how religion works too. Man. Like,
Yeah, if you think about it, all these major like big historic wars was actually on religion.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's like, man, screw that.
Yeah.
That's why I just don't get into it.
Well, I'm just glad I wasn't born in Salem. He's a witch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, definitely.
yeah.
That's crazy though.
But back to my point I was saying earlier, but I got cut off.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it's not a secret that he worships Saint Death, but he asked a favor for her to protect all of us. So a long time ago, I got a fresh haircut and everything, and I took a selfie like, hey, fresh fade, this and that. Well, one of my friends, she's like, hey, who's that behind you?
Oh shit.
I was like, what do you mean? And like, it's just me and my truck. She's like, no, there's somebody in your back seat. I like, nah. So I looked and looked and looked, and my cousin's like, bro, there is a Grand Ripper behind you. You can see the
hook.
the not the hook, but the robe,
No shit.
and it was Saint Death behind me.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think about me.
A ti no te molesta.
No, not one bit, because this is what I asked for to protect La Familia.
Yeah.
And to me, that's priority over everything.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like I always say, you know, no me los dejes en malos manos. Siempre cuídamelos, por favor. Porque si yo no puedo, entonces tú sí.
Yeah.
Y mucho más te agradezco si me los cuides todos.
And I ain't gonna lie, shit, I dodged jail multiple times. I almost caught a case last year for sending somebody in the hospital,
Damn, I didn't think.
and that just washed away like nothing.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, my quick story was I was always broke, always pissed off, mad at the world, deep inside. I don't believe in depression, but I do believe in anger issues. Now, I always controlled mine, but deep inside, I always felt like, you know, that fire in me. Like,
Yeah.
dude, you look at me wrong, I'm going to fuck you up.
Yeah.
And there were many times where I was just living like they still don't know, but there were many times I was living off in 2 weeks off of $10, and I hated it. And then I felt, and then when you have kids, it's like I couldn't buy them clothes. I couldn't really take them out that much when they wanted, so I felt bad as a father.
Yeah, you definitely when you have.
Yeah, and it's just like the minute I switched, I did my homework, and she appeared, and from then on, I started believing. Whole life changed for the better.
Pero tú no la buscaste, ella te buscó.
No, ella me buscó.
Isn't it funny how it works, right? Because, like I said, we used to wake up and like, hey, I'm gonna go buy this for her, simple stuff, It was never nothing big, but I think that's what did you ever feel like that? Like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go buy this.
No, I mean, when I go grocery shopping, if I see some flowers that I see, se los agarro.
No, pero for her to catch your attention.
No.
No?
No. And I've noticed it's like when you do just random stuff, positive things happen more.
Right.
It's like saying, hey, gracias por estos flores. Nomás porque. It's like your typical woman.
Yeah.
You buy them random flowers and they appreciate it more.
Not in my case.
You're getting laid if you give
different podcast. Different podcast. Not in my case.
Yeah.
I normally throw my flowers away.
When they give them to you?
No, I'm not trying to give them to somebody else.
Oh, shit.
I have to throw them away.
That guilty conscience. Like, you know what? She don't deserve them. Throw them away.
You're on point.
Yeah. Without knowing the story, he's on it.
You're on point.
The fuck am I doing?
Trash.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, it's believe it or not, it's the simple stuff that matters. Just like a typical regular woman.
Right.
Le pongo una cerveza, beer, boom, nothing doesn't go unnoticed. And that's what I love about it, because it's like the random acts are the best ones.
O sea, no es cuando tú necesitas algo.
No.
It's not whenever, I need this tomorrow. Here.
Yeah, it's just like, okay,
Just
for
random
example, here recently, and I'm not trying to turn nobody into a believer. It's just, this is from my experience.
Gotcha.
Today's Thursday. Tuesday, I bought her flowers, some regular roses. They were pink lilies with red roses, just because I was in the store. Boom, bought them. I said a little prayer, my usual prayer. And then yesterday on Instagram, my follow page, I saw this cool little prayer that somebody made up and just put it out there. And I was thinking, I'm going to keep this prayer because it sounds very, very me. Well, today, I got 2 job interviews for next week, back to back. And I've been looking for a job and I've been struggling.
Right.
But I haven't said anything like, hey, can you bless me? Nothing like that.
Nothing like that.
Just these 2 random acts got me 2 job interviews for the companies I want to work for next week. So it's just like I said, it's just like your average female, You do a good deed, it doesn't go unforgotten. Right. And I'm not doing them just to get something back. It's just, it's like your typical female.
Yeah.
I'm doing it because I love you, I respect you, and, I want you to be here to protect us.
Right.
And that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, that's just my experience.
Right.
And that's why I will carry it with me to the end, because it's like, dude, it's simple stuff. It's simple.
Yeah.
But
that's basically it.
Yeah.
It's like you say potato, I say potato.
Yeah, so we're not yeah, I mean, like I told you, like,
don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say. Like, I don't usually talk about it. Like, I try to avoid the conversation, but I was, we'll talk about it. Talk about it. Get it out the way, and porque nadie le he dicho. I mean, my wife knows, and
but I mean, it trips me out. Like when you're saying the stories, like, man, what happened in that situation for her to do that?
Right.
It gets you wondering, because it's like, whoa,
Yeah, so maybe, like I said, she was probably trying to get my attention, and now just blew it off.
Yeah.
And then after me going off on her, and it's like, you don't want to believe on me, I'm gonna fuck you up. Pretty much,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what sounds weird to me, because it's like I've heard, like, I've heard where she comes and if you just say, you know what, it's all good, I respect you, thank you, and she's gone. But I don't know. It just when you say that, it's like, holy shit, maybe she really had it out for you.
Right. Hey, I gotta drive back to Houston, fucker. So,
Make sure you drive during the day.
Yeah, I am driving during the day. Hey, bullshit aside, look, I was driving over here.
Yeah.
Before hitting Huntsville, dude, I seen this fucking tall dude walking on the side of the freeway.
Ooh.
Like, no bullshit. And it looked like fucking long hair. I think she was carrying a woman or something.
What the hell?
It was 4 in the morning, 4 or 5 in the morning.
Bro, he's already messing up driving.
This shit, I was like, what the fuck? And everybody's breaking in front of me. Like, and I looked at him, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That shit tripped me out. I wish I had my fucking camera on, dude, because he was tall dude, and he was just carrying something like it looked like a blonde hair or something. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh shit.
We gonna have to. Nah, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
Let's save it for the next episode.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I didn't stop. Fuck that. 4 in the morning, I ain't stopping. Man.
Well,
and then
especially in Huntsville.
Yeah,
especially in Huntsville.
I've never heard of no legends like that in Huntsville. So I don't know. Maybe something crazy. Maybe a serial killer, or
maybe somebody,
or maybe just somebody who escaped from Huntsville.
Hey, probably somebody's missing in Huntsville. And
yeah.
Like,
damn.
Oof. I mean, yeah. Now these days, everybody's crazy
yeah.
in some type of way.
That is true.
Believe it or not. Yeah. We live in a crazy world.
Well, that's basically it.
Yep. That's our podcast for today.
Yeah. Thank you for coming out.
Thanks for the invite, guys.
Of course. Let's say when you come back again and bring your wife.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure. I'm bringing her. I don't think she'll. I mean, she's my witness, so
yeah. I want to see what story she has.
That's true. I was there, you know.
Yeah, I want to see what story she has too. Yeah. I want to hear her input.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be pretty cool.
I should be back. You know, the warehouse. I mean, my job is.
Yeah.
I'm going to San Antonio next. I'm in a tour. I'm in a tour.
So yeah, let me know when y'all come back. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. We got to
come back for the weekend or something.
And so
sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
But alrighty, guys, this is the end of this one. Yeah, go ahead and listen to this one on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. The audio will be out tonight, obviously, and the video will be out tomorrow. Thank everybody who's been subscribing and watching our videos. Really do appreciate it.
It's much appreciated.
Yeah, thank you very much. And we are the Nightmare Room, and we are out.
Deuces.